Okay, we're here at the Galloping Ghost in Chicago, Illinois. This is Biohazard. Here's what's cool. Let me show you this. This thing figures out where to go. If you move it forward, you go forward. If you want to go back, you go back. Right and left. Pretty high. It's in Japanese. Plays great. It's awesome. It's pretty much a zombie killer game. First point of view shooter. Now, we're going to walk this thing. There is a ton of games. I can't even explain them to you. But they do have the Albatross, known as X-Men. No one ever plays it, ever. Unless you're locked in and it's the only game there and you're a senior in high school. Okay. It's Combo Turtles. Unique. All of the Star Wars games work. There's a whole row of them. I've seen games in here I've never seen anywhere else. Totally bizarre. Pitfall 2. What the heck is this? Okay, that's cool. Iron Horse. I mean, you're looking at stuff. A lot of Konamis I haven't seen before. It's kind of an interesting collection. The Die Hard arcade. Kind of wild. I want to get to some of the multi-screens. Now, I did play the Afterburner Immersive. It's pretty cool. So, as you can tell, the chair goes back and forth, supposed to. It's got a nice big ass burn right there. Also known as the ass burner, and it's called Afterburner. This is Armadillo Racing. Don't care. This is cool. Lots of, I mean, not lots, but many driving games is a good way to put it. Firefighters. That's a Sega. Oh, here's Speed Racer. Doesn't work, but I was hoping it was here, so I found it. I've only been here an hour and a half, never saw it until now. Original Star Wars. Of course, all the Star Wars games work. Some of this stuff is moved to the back, I think, because it's turned off. Police Trainer. Shout out to Tom Batts for picking up one the other day. See, Aliens. I mean, if it's classic, it's here. Couldn't believe it. Really hoping to play at Speed Racer. This is cool. So the way this works is that it knows where to shoot on the screen based upon a potentiometer that's inside of you. So it only goes so far. Wherever you point it, it knows where to show it that you're shooting on the screen. Learned that tonight from Dan. They do have silent scope. Oh yeah, this is one where there's two screens, see? You see the two screens with the line in the middle? Look in here. There's a mirror. And you see this technique used throughout, because that's how they took two screens and put it together back in the day. And they do have high scores on them, so check this out. Cannon Spike. It's got a high score sheet. I like that. You know, they're not only a big arcade, they do keep track of the high scores. Here's all the Star Wars aisle. Works awesome. Get over here to the Midways. They got a Blitz. Track and Field plays pretty good. Played it earlier. Carnival. Monster Bash. This is the arcade game by Sega, not the pinball. They do have an option where you can pay $10 extra and go down the street about 2 blocks. I filmed that too, and they do have Star Trek Vector. Well, apparently it's not overheating tonight, but 20-degree weather, I guess it doesn't. Let's see. Here's a Cyberball. Head-to-head. Pretty cool. I'm going to do a major fast walk from now on. I mean, just look at this. 10 games I've never seen on each side. That's 20 games I've never seen. 20 arcades. Aquajack. Saw Gunsmoke before. Roller Jammer. Saw that one. Saw Roller Games. I guess I'd seen it. So I've only seen 2 on that aisle. Madden Season 2. A lot of Konamis. A lot of them. Some of these games were pumping out so fast, they were just trying to catch the end of everything. Another driving game. They don't have too many linked driving games. That sucks. Then you have Bump Jump. Power Gear. Spawn. Star Castle. Star Hawk. Another vector game. Same one I showed out. I've only seen one other one. It was at GameWorks in Seattle. Look at this place. It's enormous. I'm still walking. We are 5 minutes into it. I'm still discovering machines. My arm's getting tired, switching to the other arm. Spider-Man, the video game. Multiplayer, 4-player. It's pretty cool. Now we're getting it. I've never seen this. I don't know how new it is. I think it's 1999. Now we're in Race Car Row. So here's the Afterburner Climax. You can sit down and play this. There is a Super 18 Hornet in the corner. I played it. This is the Jambo Safari cabinet. I got up front and personal with this thing. Pedals are the same. It's right there. And the shifters are on the right, so with initial D they're on the left. A single Mario Kart. Not a bad idea. I'd rather have two. Everything from Hydro Thunder to Arctic Racer, Rush 2049, Cruisin' World, Hyperdrive, Crazy Taxi, and of course, the original, only the Sega Rosso Initial D. Making our way through this. Destroy it. Jurassic Park, that's the original. Yeah, that's the original. The graphics are kind of choppy, but it's cool. Here's Vanguard. Played that as a kid, and when it came out, it was just amazing. Never seen it. They do have the high scores on top, like I said. They also have the high scores on top of Initial D. Pretty awesome. Stun Runner works. Lots of stuff going on. They got the heater on here now. That's crazy. Must be below freezing outside. Time Pilot. That's me moving a chair. Huli Rula. Okay. Vapor Trail, that's kind of cool. A lot of flying games, right, from the 80s. You had Top Gun. Here's an original Turtles. Lots and lots of Ataris. Let's see if we've been down this aisle. No, we haven't. We got lost. Getting back on track. There's Stunner. We've been down here. Okay. We're now going to walk out of this building. Multiple Houses of the Dead. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. It's a rarity. It exists. Here's Pac-Land by Midway. Sweet. Lots of shooting games. I mean, look at this stuff. All from the 90s. It's all shooting. And classics like Dig Dug. Can't beat that. Tecmo Bowl. I played Battle Shark earlier. This is cool. You look through this and then you lead stuff. So kind of like a battle zone, but Battle Shark. Controls go up and down. You shoot different ships. And then you get to an underground base to shoot at, which is cool. Good idea. Here's all the classics that you've played. Centipede, Millipede, Dig Dug, Assault. I'm going to keep on going. We're at 9 minutes. They do have Joust. They have Joust 2. If you get down to the pinball area, you pay $10 for it, guess what? They have a Joust pinball down there. Mappy. That's the original control panel, in case you forgot. They do have a Mappy pinball. This is wild. I'm not sure what happened here. Wackos is built Wacko. Alright, awesome. Castlevania, that was a hot one back in the day. Warrior. I like it. Dungeons and Dragons Commando. The Dungeons and Dragons is a 4-player. Pretty cool. Nibbler. You don't see this every day. This is actually ported from the Apple to the arcade. Cowboys of Moo Mesa, Sunset Riders. Nice widescreen. This was big back in the day, the food fight. You couldn't get enough of it. They're Namco, Area 51. The list goes on and on and on. And they have a separate graphics shop that makes all their graphics. They don't even bother covering most of their graphics on the control panel. They just print new ones. They also sell graphics out of their shop. We're in Chicago, which is the headquarters of Stern Pinball. This is a Global VR. Let's just go ahead and give them some credit for getting sued. Way to go, Global VR. And yeah, we're moving right along. The Chinese Exorcist. I have never seen that or heard of it. It's a 1-player game, folks. I'm not sure what the Chinese Exorcist is, but okay. Off-roading, it works. The unlimited spin wheel. Oh my goodness, they have a hard driving stand-up. You don't see that every day, my friends. I did find a Spy Hunter stand-up over here earlier. Played it. It plays great. I'm gonna make my way by these guys. Yeah, guess which game that is. Okay. Now we're going to get into the Nintendo era. There's the Sega. Death Race. There was a movie called Death Race 2000, and this is an Atari. This didn't come out until after the movie, just to point it out. They have high scores posted. There you go. Circus. Yeah, we don't want drinks on top of the games. They just got one. Donkey Kong Jr., Donkey Kong 3. Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers, Popeye, Punch Out, you know, Super Punch Out. It's really a good collection. I liked this one when I was growing up, Tunnel Hunt. It was like very immersive. They do have the high scores. Karate Champ high scores as well. And they have a paperboy. Making our way around. They have a 720. Road Blasters. Marble Madness, Indiana Jones. Time check, 14 minutes. I'm still walking. Asteroids Deluxe, Lunar Landers off. Total Carnage. Judge Dredd. Judge, Jury, Executioner. That was a weird one. And so this one has graphics that overlay on it and you play it. Wild. It's a technology they came out with. That was kind of the start of putting pictures in games. Making games out of pictures, what they were doing. Here's Joust. We played it earlier. It works great. Terrific. A lot of fun. There's Joust 2. We got Timber. Tapper. Disc of Tron. Shout out to Moto Glass. This is his favorite machine. Did find across town earlier. I found Logan's in Chicago. It has the immersive Disc of Tron. It's got movement control. I played every one of these all the way down this aisle. All the Williams, played them all. Been there, done that. And there's more Williams. Make tracks, hadn't seen that in a while. It wasn't real popular. Motorcycle, that was aimed at a different crowd. Sinistar, Bubble, Splat, Blaster, Inferno. And remember, Williams bought Midway, so they say. Here's a Miss Pac-Man. Played it earlier. Here's the high score. That's a lot, folks. There's Narc. Same guy from NBA Jam.
He's driving right at you.
Okay. Gonna keep on going. Where am I? I got lost again. Have I been here before? No, I haven't. Time check. 16 minutes. Switching arms. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, it's Pong. How about that? Okay. Golden Axe works great. Made my way up front. Pulls it Ghost. Looping. Here's the Street Fighter run. Check this out. Street Fighter 1, 2. Street Fighter 2 Grandmaster Challenge. Third Strike Street Fighter. Street Fighter 4 by Capcom. Street Fighter 5. The list goes on. Look at this. Street Fighter the movie, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Pretty freaking cool. Digger Hut. I'm going to pause and go back. Okay, we're back. I do have a Frogger. Everybody needs a Frogger. The Omega race is on. Oh, wow. It works. That's a surprise. The Majestic 12. This was like an advanced version of Space Invaders. Here's one version of Gauntlet. Here's another version of Gauntlet. Lots of Neo Geos, SNK, it's all in this row. High scores listed. There we go. Okay. King of Fighters. You don't see this very often in the arcades. At least I don't. So it is January 17th, just for the record. They're getting pretty happy over there. Here's King of Fighters 12. High scores listed. We've been here, cutting back. Aha, this is where I wanted to get to. This is the Sega Strike Fighter. This thing's great. I mean, it's a true simulator. It's got flaps, it's got air brakes, thrust, missiles, guns. Nice little explanation here on the side. They kept it in working condition. I can appreciate it. Okay. We're going to take a right turn right here at Space Lords, head to head. Bomb Jacks here. Blast off. Arch Rivals. Oh goodness. What have we here? Pigskin. And Team Laser. Time check 18 minutes. Still going. Yeah, I'm going to pause it and go down this whole aisle. Okay. As you can tell, we're still around. Sega, Konami. Phoenix. Like I said, the control panels, if they do have overlays, they're exceptional, and most of them do. It's a Gorf cabinet. Look at that. Oh, gosh darn. There's another Gorf cabinet, the real Gorf cabinet. Will you please stand forward? That was fun. I'll be back to play that. So a lot of the newer games, you know, they have the classics, but they also have the early 2000s and 90s games. Time Pilot 84, excuse me. Get a load of that. Okay. Thunder Force. We're getting into a dark area. Zing, zing, zing. Oh, this is an immersive area. Pretty dark in there, not going there. Xevious 3D. What in the heck is going on? So check this out. You want to coin up, they usually have a red button down here. They'll have a red button on the coin door that you hit. And it's not working, but that's how you do it. Coin up and then you play. Pretty cool. I like the idea a lot. This is Sub-Rock 3D. It don't look 3D to me. It's just two holes. Okay, here we go. P47. Holy crap. 1941 counterattack. 43, 1941, 42, 43. There you go. The trilogy is here. Raiden 1, 2, 3, and 4. You just don't see it every day. Twin Cobra. I think we got 25% left. I'm still going. Now I'm just walking through. I mean, this is nuts, you guys. Nuts. Now, if you hadn't seen this, this is Coliseum. People flip out. Let's see if I got to insert a coin. Here it is, insert a coin. There it is. This is, so check this out. That's 3D, right?
Well, if I don't see the other boys, let you know.
So this is not fiberglass. This is a laminate right here, and I'll show you. You can see it. So somebody told me this is fiberglass. I'm like, there's no way. That's a white laminate. That's all. Interesting setup. You don't see Coliseum running anywhere. There it is. The Royal Rumble, head to head. We're getting near the end. Dan's decided to give up and sit down in a game. Did you play the power-up baseball yet or whatever? Awesome. All right, so Escape, Astro Fighter, Bloody Wolf. The Bloody Wolf. Mm-hmm. So it's tank game, right? Combat, Data East, Blood Sport. Pleiades. It does play quite well. It's in great shape. I was surprised. The main event, more wrestling. Stalker. R Blaster. A little out of focus. Now this is Fire Truck. This is an ancient game from Atari. So the idea is you have two players, okay? You have one person that steers the back of the truck, one person that steers the front. We tried to play it. It was a cool concept, but we failed because it only turned right, and we couldn't do donuts, so stuck. Let's see. There we go. 1944. So we have 41, 42, 43, and 44 here. Getting dry mouth. Get something to drink. 24 minutes and counting. This is the longest walkthrough of all time for me. We're at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. in Chicago. Woo! Marvel Heroes. Marvel Superheroes. 2-player game. Here it is, Atari Arabian. Extermination. They did have a game called Exterminator. It was absolutely crap. Let's see. So a lot of these games, remember, some of these companies like Atari, they just started pumping stuff out. Like they finally figured out the graphics right here, right? They finally got stuff figured out. By that time, the arcade business was starting to go bust. Here's Cobra Command. Hey Dan, did Data East make any good games? No, not one. Here's Galaga 3. You don't see, this is rare. Super rare, not just rare. But yeah, wild, right? So, I don't know what's going on there. Sky Kid, Golden Age, The Duel. All right, this is the last 2 rows. Liquid Kids, let's go down and we'll come back up. We're still going. The longest walkthrough of all time. Now we'll go back down. They need like arrows in this place in case you get lost. Gonna go down. I feel like I'm playing Derby Owners Club and it's taken, I gotta run through 64 races to finish. Okay. We're almost there. It's almost done. This thing's loud, knuckleback. Alright. Power drive, almost working. So, as you can tell, most of the games here work. Still bummed about Speed Racer. From what I remember, it was not all that. Now I'm going to go outside and we'll finish up. There's Kangaroo. Just want to show it. It's a rare, heavy game to move. That thing was very odd. Crystal Castles, Cloak and Dagger. A sit-down Cruising USA. Played it. It's terrific. They have an arm wrestling machine over there. See it? And so, folks, that was Galloping Ghost. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. This was a marathon, but they do a lot of hard work here to keep these games going. You know, this is the Galloping Ghost in Chicago, and you can, I just want to zoom in so you guys can see how this ends. That's the number, that's who you call. Coinless video arcades, game sales, game development, education, private gaming rooms, and family entertainment. Signing off from Chicago, this is Ted. See ya.